morning children. Welcome to the online class of Sri Gokulam Public School Guruvayur. I am Swati, your IT ma'am. Children, I hope you all are fine. In our previous class, we have learnt about how to apply different elements in our HTML document, right? So today we are going to learn about CSS. So what is CSS? Cascading Style Sheets, which provides different types of styles which define the layout of our HTML document. So what can you do with CSS? Yes, you can change the font styles, you can change the color of text, and you can apply background images on your web page using this cascading style sheets. So today we will see which are the certain CSS terminologies like property, value, declaration and selector. And also we will study which are the three methods by which we apply this cascading style sheets. And they are inline style, external style and internal style. So let's see children. CSS, Cascading Style Sheets, which plays an important role in web development. Like it helps us to apply particular styles in our web page. So what is the definition? Yes, it is a style sheet that provides a set of style rules for defining the layout of HTML document. I have already told you it helps us to control the color of the text, the style of fonts, the spacing between paragraphs, etc. The main benefits of CSS include control layout of many documents, and it will give us more precise control of layout, and it helps to apply different layout to different media types. Okay, you can see in several web pages different styles, and it is using this cascading style sheets. Now let's see the CSS terminologies, which means some words which are used commonly while using CSS. So the first one is property. Property which defines how different elements look on the web page, like font family, color, background, border, etc. So these all are the properties. And value, it is the value which are given for a property. For example, value for the font family for property can be font names like Times, Arial, etc. So that is the value which we gives to our property. Now next one is the declaration, which includes both property and value, just like this. Okay. When we give property along with the value, it is known as declaration. And the next one is selector. It is the name of the HTML element to which we apply the declaration. Okay, if it is HR, that is the selector. Okay, so here you can see an example. If we are applying that property along with its value to the HR element, then that is the selector. And the next one is rule. Rule means syntax itself. So the selector and declaration both together is known as rule. Here you can see. So this is an example of rule. Here a declaration is there. Different declarations are there. Not only one declaration, color is given, font size is given. Okay, so we are applying to this selector, which is the selector here H1. So selector along with the declaration, that is called rule. Okay, and next we are going to learn different methods of applying CSS. So the first method is inline method or the attribute style. In our next chapter, we are going to learn more about this method. So in this method, the style attribute can be used with any element in the body section including the body tag itself. So here you can see, okay, and we can use any number of declarations, each one separated by a semicolon, just like this. Children, so in inline method, we are applying style within line, and we give style as attribute along with the selector, just like this. But the thing is that if we are using this method, inline method, we have to repeat the declaration for every element, even if the same style is applied on some other element. Okay, which means if we have to apply the same style on different element, we have to repeat these declarations again. So this is not a good method. So there comes the next method, that is internal or embedded style sheet, in which the effects get applied to all the elements of the type with which the style declaration has been specified. So we make use of this style tag in the head section, just like this. So in this method, once the declaration has been specified in the head tag or head section, we don't have to repeat it again. Okay, automatically it will get applied to all the elements of that type. So this is how we apply internal or embedded style sheet in between the style tags in the head section. And we will write the selector first, which means the HTML element itself. And after writing the selector, in between the curly braces, we will apply the attribute and its value. Okay. So this is how we use internal or embedded style sheet. And the last one is external style sheets. And in this method, we specify different styles in separate file with the extension .css. So while using this method, we will have two files, one HTML file and one CSS file. So while writing HTML file, we will give a link to that CSS file to apply all the styles which we write in the CSS file. So children, in the case of first two methods like inline style or internal style, we write all the styles in the same file itself, same HTML file itself. But in the case of external style sheet, we will have two files, like one CSS file and one HTML file. Okay. And mainly we use this internal or embedded style sheets to use or set various properties to our HTML document. So children, today we learned about CSS, that means cascading style sheets, and we learned how to apply CSS using three different methods like inline style, internal or embedded style sheet, and external style sheet. So read your textbook and try to practice the same examples in your textbook. Okay, so we will see in our next class with some new topics. Till then, take care. Bye.